Do you know what is an API? If you don't know, just follow this video till end. I will teach you what is an API. So an API is basically application programming interface. It is just like a messenger that allows different software applications to talk to each other. It is a set of rules and protocols that defines how applications can request services from other programs and how data should be formatted when exchanged. So just take an example. Imagine you are at a restaurant. You are presenting yourself as a client and you want to order some food. There is a menu that is nothing but API documentation that shows what you can order. And there is another role which is waiter, that is nothing but the API that takes your order to the kitchen and brings back the food. And kitchen, which is serving as a server that prepares the food, right? So you don't need to know how the kitchen works. You just need to know how to order from the menu. So this is a simple example. Now let's see the technical explanation. So an API is consist of endpoints, requests, responses, and methods. Endpoints are nothing but the URLs where the API can be accessed, and request is something what you ask for, like you want to get users data from the server, right? And response is something what you get back, usually in JSON format. There are other formats as well. And methods you can perform, such as get, post, put, and delete. These are the actions you can perform. There are other methods as well. So there are some common API examples. Just take an example of weather API or weather app. So your weather app interact with the server, and in between server and the client means your app, there is a middleware, nothing but the API, right? Weather API that request some services and some services from the server, and then you get the JSON response in the JSON format, just like this one. So there are three types of the APIs: web APIs, library APIs, and operating APIs. Web APIs mostly common today are like Google Maps API, X API, formerly known as Twitter API, and libraries just like Python Math Library, operating system APIs, how programs interact with the OS features. So there are some real world examples as well. We have Google Maps API, we have payments APIs just like Stripe, we have login APIs. You can sign in using Google, you can sign in using Facebook. So let's see how this API works. So on one side there is a client, on other side there is a server, and in between there is a middleware which is nothing but the API. So your app makes a request to the API validate the request, and API gets data from the server or database, and then API formats the data and then sends it back to your app. So example API request, we want to get a list of users from some services. So in request, what you will do, just you will type the action which is get and then the endpoint of the API. Then you will get the response of the users, just like this one. So APIs power most modern web and mobile applications by allowing them to access the data and services without needing to build everything from the scratch. So thank you for watching this video. For more videos, just subscribe my channel